Yo, what's up, big boy? Marlboro Morris, mixing rap vocals, part number 4, Logic Pro X vocal settings. Let's get into this video. If you're coming for part number 3, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for watching the whole series. Another series is coming out soon. Thank you for sticking around. You're the man. Me and you, we're doing the same thing. We have the same passion, so we have a lot in common. I would like to know more about you. You can send me emails at my email. You can put a comment in the section. Big part of the family. Subscribing, liking, all that good stuff, all the hustler stuff to support the channel. You can also support me on patreon.com. There's a link in the description. With $1, you can support what I do, because what I do is for free. So thank you so much for that. That being said, if you're a mixing engineer, I'm not professional, I'm no professional, so make sure to do your own research and get your own flavor, but take this to heart, because I've got a lot of experience and I've got a lot of clients, and I make a lot of artists happy with mixing, not only because I put my sound to it, but because I'm really flexible to what they need and what they want. Okay, if you're a rapper, that brings me to, if you're a rapper, you can hire me on Fiverr.com. I got gigs on Fiverr.com. Just click the link in the description box of this video so you can hire me. If you're broke as fuck, if you're a rapper and you're broke as fuck, I do understand you. So use my email, send me an email. That's a lot. That's a requirement that I ask you to get to hire me for free, but I do pro bono. So if you send me an email, we can talk through that also. Now, that being said, let's get to the video. Okay, so the part number 1, we went through compression and channel EQ just to make to bring out bring out the vocals a little more. And then we went through on part number 2, linear EQ and de-esser. Then we went through some buses, and now part number 4, we're talking about making the vocal. We're gonna master it, but not to the point where the thing is loud. Okay, so we're just gonna have to give it a more character with this quick master kind of chain, because what I like to do, I like to take the instrumental, not mastered loud enough for me to kind of have the vocal to mix it and master my vocal to give it character, and then lastly I put the instrumental and the vocal, and then I master the whole thing to make it louder. You know what I'm saying? So both of them get married, and it's a happy thing. So let's get through the plugins. The first one, we got multimeter, and then we got a add limiter. So this is what we had. What we left. Now you're gonna have to carefully listen, because it's very subtle, but subtle is significant. So yeah, this is what we had.
I got some news in the mail today. Real aces in the game heard my name and couldn't pronounce it, so I'm so tired to stop rapping. Get a suit and a tie, or they gave me a muzzle. Okay, and now this is what we got with the multimeter and the add limiter. Okay, I'm just gonna put the add limiter to gain 03. I got some news in the mail today. Real aces in the game heard my name and couldn't pronounce it, so I'm so tired to stop rapping. You see? Get a suit and a tie, or they gave me a muzzle. I sound so pissed, they got him puzzled. We just gave it a more character. Okay, quickly with 2 plugins. Okay, so let's go to the multimeter, which can be found down to dynamics. Not multimeter modulation, metering multimeter. Okay, and then this is what we got. Okay, so just take a screenshot or do what the fuck you do just to copy my settings, but that's beside the point, because you got the project, the downloadable project file. So just to give you an understanding, this is the multimeter. Yeah, you just put a top and then the range, analyzing bands, peak to 2 seconds, a level to peak, and RMS. And this is pretty much it, man. This is just to make the vocal again This is just like to glue all the high hand of the vocals. It just make the vocal more, it gives the vocal more character, okay? And then the add limiter would just bring the vocal to a whole new level, which again, in this case, is very subtle. It's very subtle, but because at the end, then I'm gonna take the instrumental and the vocal, and I'm gonna make the whole thing, and I'm gonna master both of them so that they loud, okay? Now for the adapter limiter, you want to go down to dynamics, adaptive limiter, stereo, and then these are the default settings that I've got for these Logic Pro X vocal settings series. Next series we're gonna have different default settings, because we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to walk you through on a different process, and this is what's gonna happen, man. All the videos that I'll be putting out in a year from now, it all gonna the concept is the same. The concept is the same, but we would change settings to make the vocal get the same sound but different in a different way. So again, gain we got 0.3, out ceiling minus 0.1, which is almost all the way. Then we got the lock ahead, 50 milliseconds. And then remove the DS offset. We put that on, off, and then off. And yeah, man, this is kind of my quick master for this vocal chain. I don't know about you, but with stock plugins, we just have this vocal to sound like with character, right? Let's put everything off to see how we started. Okay, this was the vocal, right? Was in a room. Where was it? I don't know. It's lost. Compression channel EQ, linear, DS, buses. Okay, so I got a question for you, man. Yeah, thank you so much for, you know what I'm saying, sticking around for this year. So next year, so obviously it's gonna be a lot more teachings, a lot more plugins that we're gonna have to kind of understand, to put it, you know what I'm saying, our arsenal for making our artists to sound, you know, as they supposed to. I mean, you know, I've got a plugin that I prefer in this Logic Pro X vocal settings kind of chain. Okay, I've got to be honest, I got one plugin which is my favorite that kind of made the difference to my vocal, to my ears. Now obviously every ear is different, everyone's ear is different, so I've got a question for you, man. What is the plugin that you prefer in this vocal chain that made the difference? To me, it's the linear EQ. It just brought the vocal to a whole new level. I love the plugin, and I've seen a lot of YouTube videos. Not everybody uses linear EQ in vocals, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. What is your favorite plugin? With that question, I will be quickly be done with this video. And once again, be so thankful for you because you watched the video. Thank you so much for downloading the project, supporting the channel in any way you are supporting this channel. My name is realmarlboromorris. Peace out, man. Oh, before you go, of course, if you didn't, man, make sure you do all that hustle stuff, man. Subscribe, comment, like, share this video. Check out the description. Peace out. Ciao.